The audio is not.
This is a regular meeting of the Township Meeting Committee. This meeting is being held in compliance with the Open Public Meetings Act. As adequate notice of this meeting has been provided by notifying the Daily Record and by posting notice of such meeting on the Township website and in the municipal building, and by filing said notice with the Township Clerk of the Township of Mansfield. All action being taken at this meeting. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Here.
Mr. Connolly is absent this evening. Mr. McGinnis.
Here.
Mr. Hayes.
Here.
Mayor Waters.
Here, please join me to the flag.
The flag of the United States of America, and for the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of minutes, executive session, July 8th, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve? Motion approved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Regular session, July 8th, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion. Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Special meeting, July 15th, 2026. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make a motion.
Second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis. Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Special meeting, executive session, July 15th. Do I have a motion to approve? Make a motion. Second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. First report.
Good evening, everyone. The dump truck listed on Municipid did not receive a winning auction. It will be relisted this Friday with a lowered starting bid of $7,000. Follow-up on 107 Glen Terrace. Letters have been both sent to the Property Preservation Group of Chase Bank and to the property owner, demanding that the unsafe conditions be corrected within 10 days, and also that it's required that this property be registered on the township's vacant and abandoned registry, and that property conditions are maintained going forward. I've been in contact with the Property Preservation Group of Chase Bank, and their email as of this morning is that they are tracking with their vendor and will have a local contractor to the property to board up the hole that's in the rear of the property. As discussed with the Township Committee, the clerk's office will be taking a more proactive approach with vacant and abandoned properties to the extent of which the office is possible. The clerk's office will be sending out letters by the end of the week to vacant property owners and possibly the bank, depending on how it's set up, on Hoffman, Gulick, and Asbury Anderson, in hopes of positive results with compliance and cleaning up the properties. I've received a call last week from the fire official regarding issues at both the Mansfield Motel and the Days Inn. The fire official reports that they are currently being used as multi-dwellings, and according to code that the max stay that they can have is 30 days, and that occupants are going beyond that. The fire official has been in contact with the Warren County Housing Department in hopes that they can provide assistance as the occupants receive vouchers from the housing department, and it seems that there has been an oversight allowing the occupants to stay for longer than 30 days at these both locations. Not only is this a zoning and a construction violation, as it is a change of use and would require an expansion of non-conforming use resolution by the Land Use Board, more importantly, there have been numerous fire violations and fire department calls for fire alarms since occupants have been both smoking and cooking in the rooms. And as Matt explained, they have even been removing the smoke detectors from the units. So Matt is very fearful, and we don't want this to be a liability for the township. He explained to me that he would be reaching out to both the construction and the zoning official, as there should be violations that should be issued, and that he would keep me updated going forward on this matter. And that is my report for tonight.
Thank you. Finance.
Just a few quick follow-ups from the Green Tea events. We'd like to start to work on a time capsule that we would place at Mount Bethel. Wanted to put something on the township website asking residents to give us suggestions of what they feel would be best if we would put in the time capsule. And we have it that would be opened in 50 years. So we'll continue to work on that. continuing to work on finding the oldest house within the township. It's kind of hard with some of the records going back so far. But I think he's been working on that, and I think we're getting it down to at least 3. Not necessarily what we can define as the oldest house, but one of the oldest homes. So I think we're trying to get it down to 3. And as far as the health insurance, working with the second broker, they had advised me that they would request updated reports again from the state. So right now we kind of have them on a hold pattern. And that's all I got.
That would be the 3rd time.
Yes.
Does anything change from one report to the next?
And some things do change. Your loss ratio changes a little bit.
So it does make a difference to them?
To them it does. They want the most updated that you can get, but the state has 60 days to give you those reports. So by the time you get them, I don't know how up to date
Right.
the broker's going to feel you actually are. That's all I have.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Engineer.
Good evening, everyone. We just have a couple of quick items. The project documents have been submitted to NJDOT for review and approval. That's for the Quarry Reed Drive Allen Road Signal Detection Improvement Project. The DOT typically allows for 30 days for review and approval of that. Generally, they have a few comments that we have to address before we submit the final plans and specs. A couple other items regarding the Elizabethtown Gas has been obviously working over the Diamond Hill subdivision. They've submitted a second round of road opening permits for additional roads in Diamond Hill. I requested a performance bond from them, and that is pending. They've also submitted a road opening permit application for the Allen Road main services upgrades. That's a continuation of where they ended off on Allen Road, and it goes up to Riga Drive, where then it goes off site. So I've also prepared an estimate for that and requested a performance bond related to that, and that's also pending. Just a couple of other items that were kind of old and kind of waiting for responses from the DOT. The first one was the Kings Highway Route 57 sightline issue. The DOT responded today stating that the bushes that impede sightline are outside the right of way and are the responsibility of the property owners to trim. So I'll be working with Wendy and the clerk's office to try to draft a letter to the property owners as far as addressing those issues. Another one was the Route 57 Airport Road signal. There was a request for a delayed green. I've also asked for a status update on that, and that response is still pending. And then the last item was the left turn at the Mansfield Commons Route 57, which is opposite the Pasta Grill. So while I didn't receive a response back from the DOT, it's my understanding that the situation appears to have been approved. So it seems like they may have done some adjustments in the lights. So I think that one is doing fine. So other than that, those are the items that I have, unless you have any questions.
I have a question, Rich. Up in the Diamond Hill section where they have a trench going through. Did you originally tell them they had to pave 2 feet outside of each side of the trench when they were done?
Yes,
So that's something they're going to be coming back and do because they just paved the
Yes.
trenches themselves.
yes.
And there's a lot of,
So basically, we allow them a certain amount of time for settling before they come back into the final paving. Now, that was only required on those really bad old roads. It was half-width paving for the roads that were in better shape.
right.
So that's a
Also, we'll get some half-lift paving on the.
yes, yes.
Because they did a lot, all the time for a little rough going up.
I'm sure they
Yeah,
are,
so it was all that things.
and all of that will have to be repaired.
Very good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Rich. You're welcome. Okay, this time we'll have a public portion. Anyone from the public have any questions or issues this evening? Say your name and address, and give you 3 minutes.
Thank you very much. William Angus, Riva Drive in Atkinson. I'm just curious, is there a schedule like for paving of certain roads? Is there like every 20 years or anything like that? Or is it done on just as needed basis? How do you guys determine that?
Well, Buzzy and the engineer will have to inspect, when they call on us, which road should
All right, because,
upgrade.
so I'm asking about Allen Road specifically. It's more of a striping issue, like all of the middle, the yellow marker, yellow lines and down when you cross over the railroad tracks. Like all the road markers are gone. The road itself is not in great shape, but honestly, I'm more concerned about the striping. So I don't know if somebody could take a look at that. I would
Yeah,
appreciate that.
I can respond to that. I had just actually talked to Buzzy today. He has gotten some estimates for that. The challenge with that is that when this project is done with the gas company, they're gonna be doing the whole road.
Okay.
So it's maybe a little question really for the committee on whether to spend the money now on striping. And it's gonna get redone anyway and get restriped by them. So it's a bit of a question that has to be answered. Is it worth it to spend that money? Or should we just wait and maybe do some basic repairs relative to that? So that is yet to be determined.
When is that gas project supposed to be?
So they submitted the permit and I'm working with them on the permit application right now. And I don't have a date as to when they're gonna start, but I would estimate it would be fairly soon. And it could probably be a 6-week project. And then after that, it would be another couple of months before they did the finished week and straight.
Fourth quarter of this year, you think?
It's hard to say, but it could be.
Okay.
Depends on the weather.
All right, well, either way, it sounds like they'll probably get me up with one there.
It'll get handled for sure.
Okay, that was all I needed. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else? Ms. Thompson?
Carol Thompson, 10 Route 57, Point Myron, New Jersey. Actually, first is a compliment. It's very nice to be able to hear everyone on the board speak. So thank you very much. And second of all, I wanted to know if the zoning officer is still the enforcer in town or if we have to wait until someone else is hired to do enforcement. My issue is continuing and the land use board determined the pre-existing use at the time. They are still bringing their scrap and their junk and storing it outside in the day. And they do leave vehicles overnighting, and there's been a vehicle out there with no headlamps in it. Maybe 2 months now. I don't know if the zoning officer closes his eyes when he goes by there, like I'm sure he does. But could I get enforcement of that? And who is the enforcer?
Yeah, he just only went.
Okay, is there any way that he could be asked why he's missing that?
Well, we can certainly tell him there's been a complaint that he should go out there and take it.
It's been there for at least 2 months. Other people have brought it to my attention, wondering why I'm not saying anything about it. And I'm wondering why he doesn't see it. And other people have sent me photos. So I'm not the only one that sees it, and I'm sure most of the board has seen it. And as far as him bringing out his operations in the day, the land use board determined that was not allowed. He would have to go in front of them for permission. So why is that still happening?
But you say, what is he doing, bringing junk out of the junkyard during the day?
Yeah, he brings out all the, he has no room to operate because he has to keep all his used cars behind there now.
Right.
Hell, he sneaks some of them out too in the day, but he brings it all out and stores it outside. crush cars every day, wrecks, rollbacks, dump trucks.
Well, as you know, they're not allowed to store cars outside, so we will alert the zoning officer and tell them that there is a complaint and that at least, and if you could send pictures of the car that's been out there for 2 months with no headlights in it, so we will forward that as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Just to add on to that, I can attest, at least driving up and down that corridor as well, heading to Washington every now and then. There is a pickup truck that has been sitting out there after hours for about a month. Hasn't moved.
Pickup truck, all right, so I'll,
Yeah, it has been out there
Okay.
weekends, overnights. It hasn't moved for a month.
Anyone else? Seeing none, I'll close the public portion. See to ordinance 20-2026, second reading. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make the motion.
Do I have a second? Second. I'll open this up to the public. Anyone in the public have anything to bring to our attention in regard to this ordinance? Seeing none, close the public portion. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Abstain.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. The ordinance 21-2026. Do I have a motion to approve?
Make the motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
I'll open this to the public. This is the second reading. Anyone have any questions on this ordinance? Seeing none, close the public portion. Roll call.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Abstain.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. First reading, ordinance 22-2026. I motion to approve.
Actually-
Motion to approve as written.
I was going to make a comment on it quick.
Why we have to motion in second. Any comments?
All right. Yeah, I mean, my only comment is it's missing giant hole as far as complying with the municipal land use law. As it's written, it allows the application to be delayed and adjourned and even dismissed, even if there's an escrow issue. I sent in a proposed amendment to the ordinance. Everyone should have it on the days. And I even had council review it as well. So, I mean, the amendment is just a suggested carve-out to comply with the state law. Which,
and just, this is taken right from the municipal land use law. So it is the law of the state, so it's just a question of whether the committee wants to put it in the ordinance so people don't get confused. But it is right out of the language, is right out of the municipal land, which is state law. So if the committee was inclined to do that, we'd have to, add this in and then reintroduce it. But, state law.
So the state law, it has to be, we have to be held to that standard anyhow?
Yes,
Is that what you're saying?
correct.
Well, that's good enough for me. I have a motion and a second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
just to confirm, what was the motion?
The-
Adopt as written. All right, now.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, first reading, 23-2026, ordinance Township Meeting, Chapter 296, excavating streets. Motion to approve. Second. Second. Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, resolution 189-2026, this is for bills list.
I do have to pull one PO.
Which one?
It's 00512, beginning in 26.
So I'll entertain a motion for 189-2026, excluding 00512.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Entertain a motion to approve 00512.
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Abstain.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, now I'll have the public portion with consent agenda. Anyone have any questions in regards to consent agenda? Seeing none, close the public portion. I entertain a motion to approve the 190, 191, 192, 193. Motion approved. I have a second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Any new business, Caprara Park?
Okay, I put this on the agenda to start a discussion about the park, the tennis court specifically, see if we can put a usage counter on both of the doors. I would like to at least make this a pilot program, minimum 8 weeks, just about, each counter is about $20, so it's $40 total. So analyze the possibility of making the tennis courts usage under a town membership versus an out-of-town membership, and maybe dedicate some of that funding towards the tennis court repairs and maintenance. So I would also like to, same block, I'd like to establish a survey that can be accessed by a QR code to at least engage users or users if they play tennis or pickleball, what's their experience like, their average play time, how many days they come by, data like that. So that way we can at least make an actionable decision based on data. So it's the pilot program to start out with. But obviously, it's an open discussion too, so I'd like to hear everyone's thoughts.
Can you play pickleball right now?
Pretty sure there's one court there.
One court?
Yeah. And I think there's 4 courts total.
Yes.
Well, if there is, they've been striped because they were all tennis courts.
Right.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's, maybe somebody went in there and striped them for pickleball, I don't know.
Okay.
But I think that's what they, oh, did she had somebody striped? Okay. 2 years ago, maybe? Basically, you can put the stripes on a tennis. So it's not hard to do. Somebody would have issues with netting. Yeah, the netting height might change, but I think you can.
That they're not the same location. Correct?
Well, you can put one pickleball court on one tennis court because we just would stripe the inside. And then the netting height, I don't know off the top of my head if that's a different height. But you can still play it.
Okay. So, I mean, as far as the pilot program and at least the survey too, in the, I'm just like to make a motion, I guess, to implement it.
We need a resolution.
Yeah, well, yes.
Resolution.
I don't know if you need a resolution, I think you just move over.
I motion and second.
I'll second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis.
Yes.
Mr. Hayes.
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. Okay, township resident surveys.
So I also put this one on to kind of coming off the heels of the previous discussion, but the survey itself, it's actually a zero cost program. Google or Gmail can, you could put a Google form on the website and have feedback at least from the residents, what they like, what they don't like, essentially give the township the ability to pretty much rate us as if we're a Google business of 5 stars, 3 stars. This is great. This isn't, businesses do it just the same, just to improve their processes, modify, in any process that they have. And I feel like the township should at least maybe do the same thing. Whatever the rest of the committee thinks as well.
I see where you're going with that, but my issue with something like that is just they get slammed with bots. Someone that gets a wild air up their here.
Yeah.
They decided they're going to get a gig. I don't think it gives you an accurate, true response on what's going on. I think, people come to the meetings, gives us a good thing, people you're speaking with at the meeting, Catherine Park, or having coffee with you. I think those give you a good indicator of what's going on. When you start going into Google, things like that, same thing with like Facebook, people, who knows who that is?
Yeah,
And they just put any type of crap they want on there, and I just don't think it's a good gauge of what's going on. Okay. But I see where you're going.
yeah. I mean, as far as the bots, I at least know they put a capture box, so it like prevents,
Yeah, but
stuff like that. But
ask right up to.
yeah. So, I'm not sure what everyone else thinks, but if everyone's okay, or I would like to make the motion to implement that as well.
No, second.
No second, motion tabled. Old business, Highland Survey Act.
And the last thing I put on the agenda, I put this on the agenda for the committee to take action on getting an initial assessment done. Given that it was the last meeting, there was a presentation, considering the costs are reimbursed to the township on a negative basis, to why we should at least not do the survey. That way we can make a better educated decision. And the only reason the only reason I say that is if we have the data, we have all of the information in front of us, we can at least make that form of decision. And then at that time, if we determine that it's not amicable or it is, or maybe there's something that was overlooked or not, then we can at least have something to go off from there. So I mean, I would like to make the motion to authorize the township planner to prepare and submit a scope of work funding request to New Jersey Highlands Council for a Highlands initial assessment grant, and upon written approval of the grant scope of work, proceed with the initial assessment subject to certification of funds by the CFO.
Personally, I've been involved in this Highland situation since, from the very beginning. And I've since recently spoken with the finance department in regards to how Highlands operates and how they would have to, what they would have to do if we did get involved in Highlands. And I'm still the same mindset that I don't really see the upside to get involved. Just my opinion. Anything else? Nothing else? Okay, we'll move into executive session. Do I have a motion? Make a motion to executive?
I have committee comments too. A couple I have. The first one's really a question, and it wasn't really large enough to put out new business, but the Mount Bethel Church, do we have an end plan to that? That's really the only question.
Anything?
Like, what's the end goal for it? Is it a community center? Is it
That's what we,
it's a community center?
that's what we did.
Okay.
When you apply for the grant, you have to put that in your case.
Yeah. Yeah, I only asked because I was just wondering if it's going to be a community center. I thought I swore OEM was discussed about at one point for a cooling center. So I'm just,
It can be all of them. The sooner we get it done, the sooner we
okay.
start to use it.
The next comment, I just wanted to give another thank you to Rob Jackson for fixing the audio in this room. Not sure if everybody in the back can hear. Give a thumbs up if you can. Perfect. All right. And then the last one was the last meeting. There was information. There was an allegation of information that was leaked from prior executive session. Because the allegation is serious, I submitted an open request for communications related to this alleged leak. There were no responsive communications from Committeeman Hayes produced. Committeeman Connolly also stated he had no responsive records. And what's more concerning is that these unsupported allegations may be used to justify a social media policy intended to silence the committeeman who's actively online. So making a false claim to silence an elected official raises its own ethical questions, and also worth noting that the accusation came from Committeeman Hayes, who has previously been found of a guilty violation. If my ethics are concerns are going to be dismissed as a stunt, then we can't be important. Like, we can't suddenly become important when it's convenient to accuse others to silence other people. So that is my only comment on that matter. Then I am done.
And I have an issue with you bringing up Ron Hayes being priorly found guilty or going with an ethics violation. Sure. That's over and done with. That's something that's been adjudicated and it's finished. You just keep bringing it up. I don't know why you want to keep bringing it up.
I'm bringing it up because this Oprah request is showing that he's lying. That's why.
No, it shows that there's no written communication. It doesn't mean an oral communication couldn't have been done.
I can't bring up what we said in executive, but it was Oprah. So I'm not.
Lying about what?
That over there.
An employee told me what happened? That's lying?
You're lying. You're lying right now because that's not what you said in executive. Obviously, I can't say what you said.
Now what, that somebody from DPW said what's going on?
Can't say what you said. You were definitely lying. So
You
Oprah
won't bring up ethics.
request
How about the fact you're not in your expert?
has nothing to do with anything.
All right. Let's,
Nope.
this isn't accomplishing anything.
So
All right, I entertain a motion to go into executive session.
A motion?
Well, second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard,
yes.
Mr. McGinnis,
Yes.
Mr. Hayes,
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes. And that's for a personnel matter dealing with the deputy court administrator and attorney-client privilege matter dealing with social media policy comments. Okay, ask everyone to the room, please.
Do it again.
Thank you.
One more time.
Make a motion, you turn from executive.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard,
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis,
Here.
Mr. Hayes, Mayor Waters.
Here. Yes, Mayor, we're in executive session at 8:16 PM where we discuss two matters, deputy court administrator, social media policy, confidentiality, so for that, no official action was taken, copy of these minutes to be available at such time as the committee determines there is no harm to the public interest. And in the mayor, if the so inclined, I believe we need a motion to authorize the clerk to advertise for a special meeting on August 6th, to begin at 6 PM, to interview the insurance. You have a motion?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Ballard.
Yes.
Mr. McGinnis,
Yes.
Mr. Hayes,
Yes.
Mayor Waters.
Yes.
Sure.
The answer.